All right, morning everybody. Welcome.
Good morning, everyone.
Today we're going to be making a yogurt coffee cake. All right.
Let's let some people get on first, because
All
I
right.
know there were a couple of people that were saying they had all the ingredients and they were excited to try this one.
All right, good. So, well, anyway, we'll wait, but I'll just walk through and see. So this can actually be used for Easter Sunday. It has to be Good Friday to everybody, by the way. This could be used for your dessert. We're going to make it today, but you know what? If you are going to have it for Easter, make it tomorrow. This is a very moist cake, so it will stay for a good 2 days. Okay? Like Melissa said, we'll wait. If you want to
Only
just
2 days?
circle around. No, I'm saying if you wanted to make it today,
Aunt Pam is on.
it'll be fine.
Your
for a
mom's
couple
on.
days. Hey, good morning, everybody.
Aunt Madeline, Aunt Margaret.
So if you want, Melissa, circle around and we could
Your
just
whole
go
family.
through the ingredients.
Yay.
All right?
Hi, everybody.
So for the cake, first the crumble, right? The topping. Very, very important. What you're going to do is when you're making the topping, you know, you can go a couple different variations with this, all right? You could do all butter. You could, if you want to go a little healthy, you can do some applesauce. There's certain things you can actually, you know, substitute for the sugar if you don't want to go too heavy. I can walk through that when we go through the steps.
Okay.
But for here, we're going all full blow.
Nice.
Right? We're building that spare
Fat.
tire. Yes.
Bulking
Good.
up for summer.
Bulking up for summer.
Oh, PJ's on. Hey, PJ.
PJ, what's up? So the ingredients for the actual cake, you have your flour, your sugar, your vanilla, baking soda, and baking powder. So
That's
as
a
you
lot
can
of
see,
ingredients.
there's a good amount of leavening. Not really, to be honest. It's really
Yeah,
not that
I'm not
much.
a baker, so.
Right? You have your eggs and your butter. So per the recipe, hopefully, if you are making it, you've taken your butter and your eggs out and let them come to room temperature. Very important when you're doing some baking. And then for the yogurt as well, we have our vanilla yogurt. You can use any type of yogurt. I think there was some questions about mango yogurt, strawberry yogurt, whatever you want to put in it. Please feel free, right? There's no wrong way. It's really whatever your preference is, all right?
Okay.
Then we have brown sugar, cinnamon, butter for the actual, and vanilla for the topping. Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna go.
Yummy.
We're gonna go nuts. So, all right. So can we get started, or do you want to wait a little bit?
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right. So
Whatever, it's gonna be recorded, so.
that what we're gonna do is get your 9.5 inch. This is called a 2-pan.
I'm going to put you down so I can make the coffee.
Okay. Well, do you want to wait till I just get mixing the ingredients
no,
to do
you're
that?
good.
Okay. So this is your
Yeah.
So this is your 2-pan. So what I've done is I've greased this and floured it, right? So very simple. You can use butter, you can use spray, you dust with the flour, and then you kind of, you know, you rotate it around and you kind of pat it, and then you get this coating here, right? And this just helps with the cake itself when it comes time to extract the cake out of here. What you'll do is you'll take it out of the oven, and just with a plastic knife or with a butter knife, you're just going to go around the edges just to loosen it up. But again, it's heavily greased, so it should pop out.
Let me say that again. Sorry.
Yeah. So put your ovens on. Preheat your ovens at 350. Okay. We're gonna get this thing going. All right, and then we're gonna go to the crumble mix.
What are you drinking? Carrot?
Carrot juice and orange juice.
Carrot
Love it.
juice.
And some
Yes.
coffee. I'm
And
all over the
coffee.
place. So I've pre-measured some of these. So for your topping, right? We have our 1 1/4 cup of brown sugar. We have a tablespoon of vanilla, and then we have a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now for this, what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna mix just this up first. We didn't.
Are you reading that in there?
No. I have
You
it.
looked like you were reading it.
No, I have it in
In your head.
In the
All
head.
right. Pretty good.
So just mix this up, okay? So this is
Good morning, Claudine. Gross. Pat PJ said gross. Carrot juice. Yep. Damon.
no, it's the best.
Damon puts-
Carrot juice. You cut it with a little bit of OJ. It's the best.
Gross.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're actually going to, just with a fork, you have your vanilla extract in here, you have your brown sugar, and you have your cinnamon. Okay. Just give that a good mix. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove 3/4 cup of this. Then we're gonna add our flour and our butter. We're gonna make that streusel topping.
Okay.
But we want to use this because we're going to put this in the inside. We're going to go half batter, cinnamon and sugar mixture. Oh yeah, told you, man.
Okay.
All right. So just
So wait, so when are we eating this? Like our family?
Oh.
You said people that want to eat it for Easter.
right. You can have it
Make
for
it,
Easter. Probably
make
work-
it tomorrow, but
Yeah,
can
we're-
we save it for Easter? I mean, that's
I don't
not
know
going
if
to
it's
happen.
gonna last.
That's not going to
That's
happen.
the problem here. You know, you
I
make
can't wait
something
to
here.
eat this.
kids are gonna see it, and then we'll wake up in the morning and there'll be a slice missing. All right, so very fragrant. Right, that cinnamon is really aroma is really nice. Right, don't think that it's gonna be too much cinnamon. This is a good amount of. Okay, so see what I'm doing here, just with a fork, just lightly breaking it up, making sure that everything is incorporated. I want to make sure those brown sugar lumps are broken up. Get yourself a decent sized mixing bowl because there will be some splattering and some mixing up. Okay, so I'm happy with that. So I'm gonna get my, actually what I'm gonna do is, let's shift over here for a second.
Okay.
Just because I need my, so here inside we have our butter and we're gonna actually beat this. We're not gonna cream it, so there's a difference, right?
Okay.
So creaming is when you have your butter and your sugar, and what you're doing is you're incorporating a little bit of air also while the sugar and the butter are combining and creating a nice creamy mixture, right? We're not gonna do that for this recipe, just because there's plenty of leavening in here. So we're gonna go 3/4 cup of sugar. We have our 8 tablespoons of butter. A whole lot of butter going in here, guys.
Is this like killing you to make something that tastes like?
No, but it's okay. Listen, when we bake, you have to do it the right way. I don't mind doing this stuff.
No, because you eat it once a week. You
Right.
have like control of I don't know. You
what?
like serious control. I don't know.
It's self-control.
Self-control.
Okay?
Yeah.
So
Discipline.
right.
Not me. I'll be eating this for breakfast.
Once in a while, I'll
Dessert.
I'll go a little crazy, right? It's good because you have a little balance, right? Mm-hmm. My theory is if you have dessert every day, when you do actually have it, you don't appreciate it that much. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna add in our vanilla. Okay, so we have 8 tablespoons of butter. We have our 3/4 cup of sugar and our 2 eggs, and we're gonna actually add a teaspoon.
So what was the difference between the creaming thing before? You said.
So creaming is only butter and sugar. And in fact, what you do is we did it the other day when we made the banana bread.
Okay.
So what you're doing is you're actually just taking the sugar and the butter and you're incorporating them together, yes, but you're also incorporating small little air particles.
Okay, so we're not doing that now?
No, not right now. We're just gonna beat this. Right?
What's the difference? You put sugar in there, so.
We're just beating it. We're just high.
Because it has other
You can incorporate
ingredients?
some air, but I don't need it to cream, right? Because I just, we're just gonna beat it. We're just gonna take the ingredients, we're gonna whip it and beat it up. You don't have to use a stand mixer. You can use a whisk or whatever.
Okay.
But there's plenty of leavening inside of here already. Okay, so we're just gonna heat that. Okay, and then while I'm doing that, I'm separating. There's gonna be a lot of movement over here. Sorry. There's
Okay,
a lot,
I'm good.
a lot going on.
I can
Sorry.
follow you. Might be a little shaky. I'm not a professional photographer.
You're doing great, Dave.
So this is, you're taking out 3/4 of a cup,
Okay,
just leaving it on the side.
just put it on the side.
So that's going to go on top eventually?
That's gonna go. Half the batter's gonna go in here,
Okay.
and then we're gonna do this
In the middle.
inside.
Okay.
Now this is gonna make our Streusel Topping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, buddy. Okay. Right. Now, I think I pointed this out before. Just important whenever you're creaming or mixing or whipping or whatever, just in the middle of it, just get your spatula, scrape off the sides, scrape off the bottom. Right? You don't want to forget those. You don't want to forget anything on the bottom. Okay. Okay. Just spatula over here. That'll mix you back on. Okay, now take your butter that we had. So for the streusel or the topping,
Put me down a sec again.
throw this puppy in the microwave. Okay, you do 30 seconds. You want your butter 30 or 40 seconds. You want your butter to be melted. Sorry, I'm just stepping away for seconds. Okay, so we had this going, and then we're going to go through. I've pre-measured out the flour, the baking soda, and the baking powder into my mixing bowl. All right, so a lot of bowls going on here. Okay. No, make your coffee. It's okay. We're gonna.
Okay.
I want to get the strudel done. Okay. That I'm good with. I'm just
Why is that so like lumpy?
Because we just beat it together, right? We didn't cream it, so
Okay.
creaming there's a difference. So I just want it to be all right. It's okay to be a little lumpy. So here's your melted butter.
Okay, yummy.
Okay.
Great.
Right? Now we're gonna get our. We have. It was 1/4. What was it? The flour was. Cup is my measuring cup. So we're gonna go over here. Gonna add our 2 cups of flour. Now, I'm gonna level that off. It's your 1 cup. Little tap. Okay. Add our flour.
Okay.
Okay. You can use your hands, use a fork. Okay.
In that?
No, we're gonna put it in the mixing bowl.
You stick your hands in there?
You can use your hands, you can use a fork. Absolutely. I'm not gonna use my hands.
Why would you use your hands?
You could if you want. Some people like to,
Get in there?
get in there. Okay, so here's what your mixture looks like.
That's the flour.
That's the flour, brown sugar, and the vanilla.
Okay.
And we're gonna add in the
But,
butter. Okay. And now remember, like I said, you can, if you want to watch the amount of butter that you're consuming, you can always add in
Applesauce instead?
which I'm gonna do.
Your mom does that with the applesauce cake, right?
She makes that
right,
applesauce
Mom?
cake, yeah.
You're on here, right? You're watching?
Is she on there?
She is watching.
All right. So that would be a good. That'd be a good recipe to do, the applesauce cake.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a favorite of yours.
Yes.
You like that one?
I love that one.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's good stuff.
So once we get this incorporated, I'll show you. Okay.
What's everybody making for Easter? What do we got going on? What have you been able to find at the store? We haven't still not found our main meal yet. Your mom uses 1 cup of applesauce in place of butter.
Butter, see? Mm-hmm. See, I'm not the only one.
No, you're not. The applesauce cake is delicious.
Yummy.
And Damon's mom is a phenomenal baker.
Great baker. Okay, so you just want to make sure that this is all with a fork. Make sure it's all mixed up nice and nice. Look at that. Doesn't that look good?
It does. It smells really good too.
Smells good, looks good. I like big chunks of crumble, so like when you're making your coffee cake.
Yes.
So you can see. Okay. Doesn't look like much now, but when you put it on top.
Vanessa wants to know what time curbside pickup is.
Okay. And we haven't even baked the cake yet. You smell that?
I know, yeah.
Right? Okay.
A little carrot juice in between.
Carrot
Yeah.
juice, little coffee,
Very
little
important.
water. All right. So, next what we're going to do, we're going to set this puppy aside.
Okay.
You have your flour, right? So,
That's just flour.
your flour, baking soda, salt, and baking powder. Okay?
Okay.
Sift. Keep it inside the bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Voila. Okay? Good?
Yeah.
All right.
Looks so pretty when it comes out like that. So
Right?
soft.
Get that going. Now, very important, when you're going to add your flour, turn your mixer off. Or else you get...
Oh, yeah. We should do that. Just do it.
Just
no,
do it?
I'm just kidding. No, I don't want to clean it
I don't
up.
want to clean it up. All
That'd
right?
be fun.
So you add in your flour.
Like all of it?
Yeah, you can add it all. Just go slowly.
Okay.
And when you're doing it, if you are using a stand mixer, using a hand mixer, just
A little bit so we don't get a puff back.
poof. Okay? Put that on. Now, I'm going to incorporate this, right? So keep an eye on that.
Okay. Oh, my mom said it looks great. Thanks, Mom. So far, so good. Why is it bouncing around right now? What is that? Is our mixer like loose or something? That's weird.
No.
This is not, that doesn't do that normally.
That's okay. Now we're going to add in our...
The back of it's bouncing.
Okay, got that. Now we're going to add in our 1 cup of yogurt. Probably the best way to do it is just get a spoon. Give your yogurt a mix. And again, as I said, you can use mango, strawberry, vanilla.
Yes, Mom. Of course you'll get a piece. We'll deliver some to you.
Okay.
We'll pay you back for the mozzarella and croats that you gave us the other day that were delicious.
Yeah, I can make that too. Okay. And just, rule of thumb, if you are using any kind of cold ingredients, milk, butter, sugar, eggs, and you are baking, just take them all out, let them come to room temperature, right?
Okay.
Okay. All right, so lift up our paddle, okay, and add in our yogurt.
I wish we could give you some. Your mom wants some too.
Oh, yeah. Well, listen, when all this is over, we'll have you on as a guest appearance, and we'll make.
Yeah, we should do a guest appearance with your mom.
All right.
She can do some baking for everybody because she's so good at it.
Yeah. Or we can figure out a way to get people on
FaceTime, Zoom. Yeah, right.
All right. So put in our yogurt. Put that paddle back down. Okay. Good mix. Okay. I'm just gonna let this incorporate. Then I'm gonna actually go in with the spatula.
Okay.
All right. Get off. Get off. Take this. Come back over here.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna just take everything off.
Thanks, Meg. She said we have a beautiful kitchen.
Thank you. Okay. Is anybody making this with us or no?
Yeah, is anybody actually doing this with us today? I know a couple of you had said you had the ingredients. You were ready to go.
Okay, let's get all this off. I go a little crazy with this. I just want to make sure we get everything off. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I think I had told everybody you have your 2-pan. If you don't have a 2-pan, you have a bunt, a 9 by 9 or something like that, a regular rectangle or square pan will be fine. Okay. Just a matter of
Like watching the cooking?
preference and how you. Yeah, of course. If you're gonna.
Because that confuses me. If I don't use the same pan,
So here's here's like a misconception with baking, right? Generally what happens is that when you bake something and you're making something, you'll get a specific amount of time, right? So like this, I think I said 350 for 40 minutes, okay? What you'll do is maybe try it for, depending on the size of your oven, maybe you do it for 30 minutes, right? So just with baking, it's hard to tell because everybody's oven is different, right? Okay.
yeah,
All right.
that makes sense. So just check it during the
Right.
time to
Right.
get used to your own oven. Okay.
Okay.
I know everybody, sorry I asked stupid questions, but I don't bake, nor do I really cook a lot. So I have a lot of dumb questions.
You do. It's all right. Yeah, you do.
Not really. I don't do much.
Okay.
I do the 4 dishes my mother has taught me.
So we're going to do half the mixture in here. Now, this is going to be very dense right now. What you do is the best you can, just move this around. Now this pan, it called for a 9.5 2-pan. We only had a 10.5. So it's going to be smaller, but I'm okay with this.
A little
I'm gonna
shorter.
Bake it. It's going to be smaller and shorter.
He wanted me to go shopping and find one.
Well, I don't think you could find one, right? So do your best to spread this around.
Yeah, sorry of the kid screaming in the background. Anthony's on Fortnite yelling at whoever he's playing with. Let me see.
Spread. I'll show you. Hold on. I'm just moving it around a little bit. Okay. Did anybody get back to what they're cooking for Easter or?
No, nobody told us.
No?
What's everybody cooking for Easter?
Curious to see who's
What's
doing,
the main
who's doing
meal?
some lamb, who's doing some. Usually we do like a nice little leg of lamb, right? We marinate that. If the weather's nice, we'll do some cooking on the grill.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll actually cook that off, or we'll do it in the oven, right? So, remember that 3/4 cup that we had reserved?
Yes.
Okay, so what you're gonna do is take that, sprinkle that around.
So that won't like fall into the mixture on the bottom, or it will?
No, because I have the mixture on. I have the mixture on the bottom, right?
I know, but it's dense enough that it'll sit on top.
Yeah. Okay, just put that in there. Now this is where you can get in there with your hands, and then I'll show you. Hold on, let me just put this in there. Okay, so see? Okay.
Yummy.
Back of your hand or a spatula or something. I just like to make sure it's in there. Okay.
Yeah, that piece was bothering me. Thanks for
I'm just gonna
moving
wash
it.
my hands. Okay. So.
Yummy.
Yummy. It's getting there. A little coffee.
Little sip, little break.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And the last of the batter. So when you're putting it in, just put it in. Oh, almost lost that one. Get everything in there, all right? And
Spread
then
it all around.
spread it around, and then we're gonna do that on top. See the difference? Like, look how much of that crumb. Focus on that crumb.
Yeah.
Real fast. Look at that. See how much of that? Look how good that's gonna be.
Yeah.
So you have your cake, you have the crumb.
It really made a lot of it too.
Okay.
Oh, that's gonna be yummy.
All right. So what you do is spread this around.
What's in here? Is there egg in here?
No egg.
Can I taste a little?
There's butter,
Can I eat
brown
it?
sugar.
Can I eat it?
You can have a little bit. It's raw.
Raw what?
It's butter, melted butter,
Okay. Who cares?
sugar, a little bit of flour, cinnamon.
You could eat all that raw, right?
Yeah, if you want. Why not? What do you think?
It's good.
It's nice, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so for this, I'm going to use just my fingers in here just to help spread.
That's gonna be really good for breakfast.
Yeah. Okay, put this in. Okay, get this around. Just getting it on the edges, guys, sorry. Just want to make sure it's...
So this is causing a little bit more difficulty because it's this is a bigger pan, you said? Than what?
Yeah, I have
recipe normally calls.
more to spread.
Right.
And I'm only going to bake this off for about 25 minutes, actually.
Just because we have a bigger pan,
Yes.
so it's more narrow. Or to lower the height.
Yeah, well,
But everybody else, you said,
Nine
if
and
they
a
have
half.
the 9.5
They have
inch
the
pan, they
9 and a
should do
half.
40 minutes?
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Okay, so now remember we have this part, right? We'll get ready. Okay, so for this, with your hands, okay? Now, if some people like large chunks or small chunks, so see what I'm doing here? Can you see?
Yeah,
All right.
it's good.
I'm using my hands, sorry. It's quite okay. So when you're doing it, just push them down.
Push them down a little. Okay.
Look at that. Okay.
This is gonna be yummy.
Okay, don't push too hard because you want that. Just, you want a little bit of uneven elevation, right? Makes it look nice. So the last of the breadcrumbs, if you want, break them up. Okay? And then just get a little sprinkle like that. sure all the corners, make sure all the sides. Okay?
Looks delish.
Looks good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so your oven is preheated at 350 degrees. So now, when you're baking, just see your pan, just give a little wipe here. Okay. Then gently, just a little tap, all right? You see that little edge there? See how there's just a little bit of batter or dough or whatever? Just give it a wipe. Just get it off. Okay? And that's all she wrote, guys. So we're gonna put this in the oven.
Looks delicious.
350. I'm actually, because again, I didn't have my 9.5, so I have a 10. So I'm gonna bake this off. The way that you actually test this is get either a butter knife or a toothpick. Okay? And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna insert. If it comes out clean, you're good to go. You take it out. All right?
Okay.
Okay.
We want to encourage everybody again to make some little treats or a meal for people that are out there working hard. We have a couple of deliveries to make. We're going to go ahead and make another one of these guys. We have a lot of friends that are police officers, nurses, hardworking out there, still putting their lives at risk. So
Constantly going.
yeah.
Constantly going.
So we're trying to help where we can and alleviate their stress a little bit. So we thank you for watching, and we will see you again soon.
Yeah, and if we don't see you guys, I think we'll probably do something maybe tomorrow, just something quick. But if we don't, have a happy Easter. And enjoy this time with your family and friends. So most likely everybody will be doing it on Skype or FaceTime or something.
Yes.
But enjoy, okay? Thank you guys. Have a good day.
Thanks, guys. See you soon.